The Teamsters labor union and its 1.3 million members are not endorsing her. It marks the first time since 1996, nearly 30 years, that group, that important union with all of its members, has not backed a Democrat White House nominee. So Kamala Harris has helped them gain that check mark in history. Teamsters President Sean O'Brien spoke about the decision.
We interviewed both candidates, and we were seeking commitments from both candidates, and we couldn't get solid commitments on our core issues. No endorsement, I think, sends a message to both parties that if they truly want to support working people, they have to reevaluate it and understand that nothing is given, it is earned.
The non-endorsement could hurt Kamala Harris's push to position herself as the working class candidate. Former President Donald Trump spoke to Fox about it.
The Teamsters, for many, many decades, always automatically support the Democrats.
Right.
This year, they refused to do it. They're not going to support the Democrats this year. They're going to, I guess, remain neutral. But that was sort of a big event. Nobody's ever expected a thing like that to happen. It's been many, many years since they supported a Republican or did this.
Internal polling of Teamsters rank and file members shows they back Trump nearly 2-1 over Kamala Harris. I mean, look at this. 59.6% say they are backing Trump instead of Kamala Harris. But that's their internal polling, Peter.
And Harris, for the last couple of weeks, Teamsters rank and file members have been sending their preferences back to headquarters here in Washington, D.C. with a QR code they were scanning to pick either Harris or Trump. And these rank and file members were breaking for Trump 60% to 34% that Harris had. That's according to their internal numbers that they released. The Teamsters still said, despite that 60%, there was no clear consensus among their membership about a candidate. And that is still very annoying to progressives.
I'm very disappointed in Sean O'Brien's leadership. I have found it increasingly alarming all year. When the Teamsters are in trouble, who do they call? When we need to make sure that Teamsters pensions are bailed out, when we need to make sure that they have a fair shake at the negotiating table with rail, it was Sean O'Brien calling Democrats for help.
Some local Teamsters union groups last night splintered off and are going to endorse Harris. That is what the Harris campaign wants people's eyes on today. Smaller scale endorsements in battlegrounds like Nevada, Wisconsin, and Western Pennsylvania. But the White House doesn't have much to say about being shunned by a huge union despite claiming the mantle of most pro-union administration for years.
And so can't speak to any sort of endorsements. That's for the campaign to speak to directly. But this is a president who has really has put when it comes to union and bringing jobs back to America.
The Harris campaign is hoping to move on. We don't think this Teamsters non-endorsement is going to come up in the vice president's live stream tonight with Oprah. Harris.
All right, Peter, thank you very much. And as Peter just mentioned, the Teamsters did not endorse Trump despite overwhelmingly supporting him. One report with this: people are asking, quote, the union suggested that Harris only needed to have majority support. Well, Trump got that to receive their endorsement. But Trump would have needed universal support to receive the endorsement. What does that even mean? Is that 100%?